What's up, guys, and welcome back to House Flipper. If you're enjoying this series, make sure you leave a like on the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. In the last episode, we helped an elderly couple fix up their very flooded basement, and today we're going to jump right back in here to see what the next farm flipper job has in store for us. This one is way out here. Also, these fields are gorgeous. Wonder what's planted in those. Anyways, this one titled Soul Solution. It says peace and quiet, endless skies, and an old windmill surrounded by a sea of tulips. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That's why they're so pretty looking. Who wouldn't want to live in a place like this? San, or maybe it's Sean, and Kevin simply love it. It belonged to her family for a long time, longer than one may expect. Generations have passed, and here it stood, becoming a central point of their world. But everything changes, and so does the mill.
My family has owned this place since 1878. Our great
That is longer than you would expect.
Wanted to become a miller. But with his name, no wonder he ended up as the wealthiest tulip grower in the country.
DeVry?
Thanks to him, this
Oh, probably talking about
so
his first
green
name.
And beautiful.
I think that's how you pronounce the
I wish
last
we'd
name,
stay
though.
like this forever. It requires some effort, though. We've already got our water source and
Isn't that like
wastewater treatment plant.
Isn't that like an online university?
problem is
DeVry
electricity.
University?
It's not always windy here. So, we guess that solar panels
Okay, so they're trying to set up like a
sole
proper
solution.
vegetable
That
farm,
in a comfy
I guess.
home is all we currently need.
Okay. Transforming an old windmill into a home. I like that idea. That sounds pretty cool. Alrighty, well, let's just take a little walk around as we usually do and get super distracted right out the gate. I gotta make my way inside here so we can start checking things out. These cabinets look really nice. Got some nice big mirrors. Oh, wow. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. How else would you get up to the third floor up here? Got one staircase. Little bathroom right there. This is cool. A picture of a giraffe, because why the heck not? Got a radiator. Okay, a little living room space up here. Kind of an office living room combo. And then there's... Wait, there's 4 floors? So we got the master bedroom up here. Let's make the bed for him. Might as well, right? Oh, and then I also need to go through and turn on all the lights, of course. It's not for me. It's also not for you guys. It's mainly for the before and after pictures at the end of things. Looks a lot better when you have all the lights on. I know I've said that before hundreds of times. Let's turn on the light switch in here if we can find one. There we go. Got a little lamp right there. Looking good. Dude, this place is really cool. And it doesn't look like they actually need us to do anything inside. Kind of a shame. I'll admit, kind of a shame. But I'm not mad about it. Alright, we've got all of those lights turned on. Just one mo right there. There's 5 floors. Because it has a basement as well. Good lord. Talk about unassuming, dude. This place looks so small from the outside, but you get inside, and then you realize just like how tall the thing is. Another little bedroom down here, maybe like a kid's bedroom. Seen a Xbox in there or something. Very neat. All right, but yeah, as I said, nothing for us to do in there. Okay, never mind. From the outside, it looks pretty big. But it's small. The blueprint. Sorry, I just bumped my mic. Hopefully, I didn't blow out your eardrums. But the blueprint is small. Anyways, as I said, just getting distracted right out the gates. The first thing we need to do is make a decision. We can harvest all of their crops for them. They probably don't want us to do that, but it is an option. And we've got like some covered storage over there for their crops. Okay. Let's make this decision. Gotta call up San or San. My garden is full of color. Tomatoes, corn, and other veggies. Sometimes I think that they're more beautiful than the tulips. Much more tasty, too. Okay, where is this going? So here's the dilemma. I want to protect the garden from our hens, and yet I know the hens will be much happier if I allow them to run freely. I don't know, dude. Garden fence, garden enclosure, or chicken enclosure? Let's go chicken enclosure. I think we made the right call there. But let's get started by assembling this here chicken coop, dude. I haven't found these yet in the store, but I'm assuming that there are hopefully a few different models of chicken coops. I guess we'll find out eventually. This is the same one that we've seen once before. I remember these doors and everything. And we can open that up for them. And now on the back side of this, let's just get that one closed. We're opening these for airflow, you know? Just opening them for airflow. So this back door right here, that is where they're gonna come out of. So that is where we want to start this enclosure. Should we try to match like the wood type? It's probably coarse dark oak, right? One would assume. Looks actually really close. So yeah, let's try to go with this. Get our fence brought out to there. That's looking nice. Kind of blocked myself off though. We're gonna have to come around to the other side to finish this up. Actually, is this easier if we do something? Let's see, we need to bring it out to around here. If we do something like that and then stretch this, does that work? Not really. Not really. We've got a little gap right there. And another little gap right there. Okay, that looks good though. As long as it looks good. That's all that matters, right? Let's try to get these corners placed down if it'll let us. Here we go. And then again, we'll just try to do the big stretch. That one worked. And this one did not work. Oh, I misplaced that actually. Wait. To sell these, you have to sell them piece by piece? Okay. Not the end of the world, not the end of the world, just a little time consuming. Okay, let's try this again. And then we're also gonna have to figure out a location for the gate. Gotta have a way to actually get into this sucker, you know what I mean? Because right now, we've trapped ourselves inside. So let's grab this one, coarse dark oak again. Net is gonna be black steel, just like the fence is. And this, I'm gonna place right over here. We'll do one right there, and then can we rotate it? No. Okay, let's just have one then. One gate is better than no gates. Well, I suppose we should probably try to find a spot for this chicken feeder. Let's place that guy right there. We can, of course, fill it with some food for the chickens that don't yet exist, but they're coming. Maybe someday, eventually. That's up to the homeowner, all right? Or homeowners, I should say. This is a couple after all. We'll put one water trough right there. And then let's actually put one more, maybe just inside. Over in the corner somewhere. We can fill that one with water. Not super realistic reaching through there to do that, but that's okay. And then we've got one more right there. Okay, that ought to do it now for the chickums. Now we just have to try to find a spot for this here scarecrow. I'm thinking we just place him right here. That kind of seems like it's in the center of all their crops. Should be good there. What do we have next? Oh, solar panels. And then beehives. Good lord, do they even have enough space for this stuff? Those are huge, dude. We're gonna have to do something right here. Maybe a greenhouse. She probably told us in that introductory, like, cutscene deal, but I wasn't really listening. Not the best listener. Let's place one of these right here. They need 6 of them. Okie dokie then. There we go. They probably don't need to be spaced out very far. I also don't know if this is the right direction, right? Because the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Maybe this is fine. Yeah, maybe this is okay. Let's place that there. Just 2 more. We'll place 2 more on this side of the property? I gotta move these ones. They're a little too close to the chicken coop. It looks cluttered. Like I said, these things are massive. So I'm gonna bring the one from the back up to the front here. And I think that'll look a little bit better, I guess. We've got 2 of them over there. I'm not crazy about the solar panels, but I know they just need them for electricity. And then beehives. I kind of like the yellow. Do we go yellow yellow or dark yellow? Let's go dark yellow. I think that looks a little bit better. And then the bees. Where do we want to put the bees up at? The bees be in the trap. Should we just put them over here? I don't really love that. Bees probably shouldn't be close to the chickens either. Let's just put them right up front. Put them right in the middle of the property. Just about. 6 of these as well. Get them roughly spaced out. They don't have to be... they don't have to be perfect, right? So funny. So funny. There we go. All 6 of those are in place, ready to rock. And then over here... Oh, this is just a fence. I was thinking it was like a full-on greenhouse, but... I mean, it kind of is. Yeah, it's a greenhouse fence. Okay. I was close. Should we make it actually green? It's tempting. It's very tempting. I think I'm going to. Yeah, because the glass still has like a black outline to it, so I don't think it'll look bad, per se. Let's start here by seeing if we can get this to line up with the edge. It never really wants to. So we'll just do that. And then bring this over here like that. Oh, okay. If we build this thing out like that, then we can come back in at the end and add the corners. I like it. I like it, I like it. This area, like looking around, it really is so pretty. All the tulip fields looking real nice. Kind of feels like we're in Holland. Isn't that like where all tulips come from? Maybe not all, but a good majority. There we go. We are almost done with the greenhouse glass. And then we have to try to put a gate on this sucker too. That should be fairly straightforward though, I would think. And one more right there. Okay, so since she has a path already on that side, I think that's the side. Oh, we're doing a roof too? I think that's the side where I want this door to go. So let's place that right there. That is perfectly in the center. Excellent. And then the roof might be kind of difficult to do from down below. We might have to buy some scaffolding or something. We've got flat segments, corner segments. Let's start with the corners, I would think, right? Trying to be semi-logical about this. Oh yeah, this is gonna be real tough. Okay, this needs to get rotated around. I can't rotate it for some reason. I'm fairly confident that that is where it's supposed to go. Okay, good. Good. It is surprisingly difficult though to get them to line up exactly how they're supposed to be, especially if your mouse sensitivity is maybe a little high. There we go. 2 down, 2 more to go. And then we've got a few more different roof sections that we need to get in place. See what I mean though? It's real tough. It is real tough. I don't think scaffolding would help though, to be honest. I think you're supposed to do it this way from down under. And then let's save the big panels till the end. I think we'll probably want to do the smaller ones. Alrighty. Yeah, tedious. Tedious is the word that I want to use to describe this. I'm also still trying to like hide my mini-map and hide all the things while I'm placing down multiple things over and over and over again. I just thought in the previous episodes it looked really, really good. Just a lot better than it usually does. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that as well. I know it doesn't change a lot, but just helps kind of clean up the content a little bit. So that's it. That is actually it. Should we be that guy and steal all of their harvestable stuff? Oh. I prefer the ones I grow myself. Absolutely. That is exactly the way that I think as well. So we're good to complete this thing for 10.5. Not near as close to 11,000 as the previous ones have been. Now we get to see the before and after. All that work that we put in to turn on the interior lights of this property, and you can't even really tell. Some of these jobs are a lot shorter than the other ones, so I apologize about that, but I think there are 10 total jobs, and then after we finish those, we'll be able to actually start to go through and purchase some of these properties. So hopefully you guys are excited about that, but for right now, I think that's where we're going to wind things down at for today. So once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.